Welcome. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Exclusive.
Good day, my beautiful people, my beautiful listeners listening from diaspora, locals, international, anywhere you're listening from. Yeah, good day and have a good, blessed and blissful day ahead of you. Now, the question is TINUBU APC albatross in having to make a peace with the unacceptable lies, the moral dilemma of the incumbent APC, given the kind of flag bearer it asked for the 2023 presidential election. This is coming from Anonymous. But notwithstanding the present condition of the incumbent, now the incumbent APC is akin to a drowning man being thrown in lifeline by a serial killer. He has to choose between the killer's jack life and the man-eating shark, worth a obscene choice. Now, it is unnatural to wish to find oneself between the devil and the deep blue sea. There is no lesser evil in real life. Being found in a tight corner is not famous at all. Now, we have no difficulties, therefore, believing that virtually all members of the All Progressive Congress APC are in a fix over their presidential candidate in the February 25th, 2023 polls. What they knew of their candidates' challenges before he curiously emerged plus what he has further become after his emergence leaves the party leadership gnashing their teeth. Wow. Now, what is the narrative? Gnashing their teeth over what and over which is which, and that is what it is. And I want the time to be the time to for us to puzzle and to be alive and know the left from the right. Nobody knows Tinubu in core north, and people in the southeast do not know him. And so many narratives that this is coming from Dino Melaye also. And as it is, the spokesperson for the People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential campaign council, Dino Melaye, also said that nobody knows the Tinubu in the core north. The former senator made a statement during an interview with the channel's television during the interactive session. He said it is only the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in person of Atiku Abubakar that has friends in every part of the country. That's coming true according to Dino Milai. Daily Trust also, talked about it. The spokesperson for the People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential campaign council, Dino Melaye, has said that nobody knows Tinubu in the core north. Well, it's like a football team. Yes, your opponent, you may not really say well about the opponent or thereabout, just to chastise. Going further, he stated that even witches and wizards can't accuse him. That means that cannot accuse Atiku of being a religious bigot or an ethnic jingoist because everyone in the country knows Atiku Abubakar. Now, talking about the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he said people in the north and far and people in the southeast don't know him, and also as he didn't visit any of the southeastern states when he was going around seeking for his party ticket. See screenshots and reactions. Why I ask, and as I speak with you, when trying to pick the ticket of the PDP, he went to every part of the country and it was a welcome. And Atiku is the only presidential candidate who got votes from every zone in this country. Tinubu did not visit even the entire southwest. He didn't go to any state in the southeast when he was going around seeking this ticket of his party. Go to the core north and say Tinubu. Nobody knows who Tinubu is. Go to the southeast, they don't know who Tinubu is. This is coming from Dino Milaya. Then how do you react to what the claims Dino Milaya has towards Tinubu? My God. Well, Tinubu, is it an APC albatross? That's what we don't know. And there's so many narratives, concerning Tinubu, either against him, towards him, underneath, up, down, back and forth. Narratives are just much. Yeah, so many. So now the question is Tinubu or progressive albatross? And what does that simply mean? Because as it is unnatural to wish to find oneself between the line or between the devil. If APC had thought they could rebrand and whitewash the minutes of their flag bearer, whether on corruption, on verifiable records of origin, educational background, and alleged narcotics connections. Not so far or for the health and age challenges that are proven intractable. He even speaks gibberish these days, leaving his audience to scrapper for the interpretation of some of his seemingly charismatic statements at every outing, although medical people may try to term it dementia. Same thing as the attribution to Buhari also said Buhari medically he has the dementia and is incoherent. Well, it's coming down to TINUBU again, and what is the view and what's the narrative? So some persons will say, we do not want to vote for someone that will just, will be leading to the chair of power. A strong man that we need, and is more enlightened. Now, on the other hand, Buhari, I believe he's a strong man, but he does not have anything upstairs. Now, TINUBU has all what it is, to lead, but he can't walk as it is, and his health is not helping. Well, notable brand masters, public reactions, and public relations experts plus attack dogs have all exhausted their dubious skills to bring him up. But the ugly situation keeps recurring. How do you manage an old man under stress and expect him to be 20 years younger in thoughts and actions? Have you not heard that while you can cheat on everything, certainly not nature, the elder ones around him have become even more stressed with an unsteady heartbeat for fear of gaffes, which regularly comes because what propels gaffes is on the inside of him and within is a real biological age for the heavy burden of being a presidential candidate. Wow. However, the party knows that this state of affairs is self-inflicted and can hardly attract compassion from onlookers, no matter how deplorable the situation might be. Every member of the All Progressive Congress, everything from the president down to the lowest on the ladder, is bewildered by the situation in the party today. Yoruba will say, "Ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ nínú kọ́bọ̀." Well, it will be difficult to pinpoint who is not baffled at the party's arrival at its present and nada of uncertainty and confusion. Apart from the ordinary members of the party in rural areas, virtually all the elite members are liable for anatomizing how they got to where they are today. Who is free of culpability for the embarrassment the APC has become going into the presidential election in 2023, when dollars were flying like ordinary paper into people's pockets and sitting governors were jumping over themselves to receive bribes, and nobody thought of the consequences. Even the governor of Kaduna State, Nasser El-Rufai, who recently released a video expressing concern over candidates at TINUBU's age and health pictures, was the commander of a greedy forum of All Progressive Congress APC governors who installed TINUBU. And the selfish agenda then was to have him picked and also pick one of them as his running mate. An agreement he couldn't keep after he had paid for his ticket. You cannot bribe your way to the throne and expect to be dedicated or dictated to by the same bribe takers. Wow, the true story now of how TINUBU emerged as the APC flag bearer will remain one of the biggest lows in our democratic evolution. As a people, no sincere person in the APC is expecting victory in the February 25th, 2023 presidential election. The fact that politics enables politicians to make lies look real does not guarantee us the power of turning water into wine, and without that is what it is. Yeah, turning water into wine. Without a diligent work, without a dedication, without being let me say sacred. That is what it is. It doesn't guarantee us the power of turning water into wine without any extraordinary spiritual power in us. The only man who did it in the Israeli town of Nazareth some 2022 years ago, 2000 years ago, is still worshipped ever since leaving this earth, showing that he was not an ordinary being. Now, what is the narrative? Well, this one I'm going to draw the curtain. I would like you to share a view. So there will be a part 2. There will be a second half. There will be the second narrative. That's what it is. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.